And good morning, people. Welcome back to the Legend of Dragoon. We are changing laws because we don't like the current ones, and well, the law city of Xenobartos allows us to. Why not? We've already changed the law that stops us from going places and get teleported to the jail. So let's change the law that doesn't allow us to go to the Signet Sphere. We've got the we've done the legislation centre, so we've got the law factory record ready. So let's go and do that first. Spectral Flash. That one I think I might keep. If that's the light one, I think I'm going to keep hold of that. It is, yeah, we're keeping that one. Night Raid, that's the dark one. We don't really need that one. And this should be a rainbow dress. Yeah. Rainbow dress is... You get these from the rainbow birds as drops. I got one earlier, which is amazing. And... yeah, female only. Avoids poison, stun, and arm blocking. The Dark Dragoon armor or the rainbow dress for Rose is a very difficult choice. If you're going up against darkness attacks, the Dark Dragoon armor is arguably better, but the rainbow dress with its status avoiding and slightly higher magic defense isn't a bad thing. And it's sort of the same thing with Meru. If you're not going up against water damage, the rainbow dress is a very good thing, and I do have two of them now. It's pretty much a similar version of the armor of Yore, just a little bit better for the girls. So, let's give you the law production license. We'll take the law launching license. Hinder the fulfillment of the quota, of course, and head over to the law factory. Not the law factory, the law launcher, which you've already seen me go there. I'm just going to meet you there. So here we are. Let's get on the boat and head up to the launcher. We'll hinder the fulfillment of the quota as much as we want, because we've just made it so we can go to the Signet Sphere. And with that, it does make me wonder. We've made it so we can get there. We've also technically made it so that Zeke can get there as well. I don't think we thought that part through. Well, I guess we have to at least go and check that it's still intact. That would probably be a good thing, wouldn't it? So let's head up to the person over here. Yes, we know that. We've just changed it. No revision has yet been received. Well, unlike the one that stopped the security, I guess this one got lost in the mail. Or could just be very, very delayed. The law now does not prohibit non-winglies from going to the Signet Sphere. The law is launched, arrives, and then enforced. Well, you can't enforce a law or the change in law unless you've heard about it. It's very difficult to change someone's mind about that, not just in this particular situation, but out there as well in the real world. Treating laws as if they're commodities. No, I wouldn't say that. But it's the way that this is programmed to, well, has been working this way for many, many, many years. It's been broken since it fell in the Dragon campaign, after all. And most of the laws haven't actually been changed. If we go back to the legislation centre and just listened in, all the laws are just continuously recycled over and over again to the same law. It's a broken process. So, we need to go. Great Court of the Signet Sphere. It is, supposedly. Are you okay? How do you know all of our names and are counting us in? Confirmed accused. Okay. What have we been accused of? I think I should save. because we something's not right. We've been accused. And we're now in the court. Oh. And we know what sort of trials non-winglies get. Nomos. Word is only truth. Yeah, whose truth? The will of the creator. So, you're a magical creature, aren't you? Just like the rest of them. And we already know that a certain somebody can influence magical creatures. Wow, the death penalty is sentenced. Winged executioners, Vector, Celebus, Kabura. So, Vector, Celebus, and Kabila. I'm pretty sure that name's suddenly changed, but there you go. All darkness based, and actually this is a pretty tough fight because it is three of them. Vector is probably the strongest of the three in terms of hit points and attack damage. Celebus is the weakest but can heal and powers up the other two, and also pretty good at magic, while Kabila is a bit of a mixed bag. I think he's the fastest of the three, and also can do some pretty mean things. One of them is, well, between the three of these, this is a souped up version of the Polterarmor fight. Think Kabila has the sword, or Kabura has the sword. If any of these die, Kabila will instantly kill one of your characters, including him, and that doesn't include if he dies as well. So obviously Celebus is the healer you would want, and the weakest of the three. You would want to get her out, but Kabura is the one to start off with. He is the one that will debilitate your team. Vector is probably the last one to get out of the way because he's really mostly physical and doesn't do too much more than that. He does have some special things, especially with Celebus, but yeah, Kabila. think Cabilla's got around about 4 or 5,000 health. Celebus 3,000 and Victor about 6,000, something in those lines. I'm not entirely certain of the exact amounts, but it's around there. And this is why I wanted the Spectral Flash, because, well, they're darkness based. Sure. Of course, it would be better if, say, Meru threw it, but Hashel isn't exactly bad at it. Bad at magical attacks. I will also be throwing the psychedelic bomb as well. Oh, that's petrification. I can't deal with that. I actually literally can't deal with that, except by going special. Well, wasn't planning on doing it this early, but sure, let's go for it. So let's just do some damage this way. Dart. Final burst. You are in the yellow already. You know, I think that petrification was a counter. I think it was that because I use magic. That doesn't really help much, but yeah, let's just final burst it. $96. That's actually not too bad. And yeah, there's Celebus in action. Healing is her way. She can. I'm pretty certain that petrification was a counterattack. Healing and buffing up her comrades is her way of fighting. Luckily, she can't actually revive people. She can only heal people. And that's Kabbila's Kabbila down. This is his death attack. Doesn't matter if you're in Dragoon form or not. Hashel's dead. Yeah, we need to be out of Dragoons so we can actually deal with that. Wow, that was so late. But since Kabbila is out, we don't need to worry about the death attack anymore. And her doing physical attacks is no worries at all. Physically, Celibus is really weak. Magically and status-wise, she's a lot more dangerous. I think she's got multiple statuses. I think she can... petrification is one of them. She's got a few others. Bit early. Not by much, because that sort of stopped on the thing, but yeah, just a little bit early on that one. Celibus nearly out though. One thing we haven't seen Celibus do, she can buff up Vector, make him grow in size, and his attacks will then hit the entire team, your entire team, rather than a single person. He becomes a lot more dangerous. Him, as he is right now, is nothing. This fight's done. As you can see, he takes a lot of magic damage because he's physical based. This won't do as much damage, but I'd rather do that than... okay, it did quite a bit. I'd rather do that than Albert's magic because, well, we know how bad that is. Special done though. Vector's in the yellow. One more final burst. We'll get Hashel up and then we'll finish this fight. As with all multi-part fights with multiple enemies, it's just a matter of doing them in the correct order. Kabbila should be first, so you don't have to deal with the The death attack when you kill everyone else. Don't use magic on Celebus, as she likes to do, and that I'm pretty certain that was a petrification counter. And just go in that order. Kabila, Celebus, Vector, and you're good to go. As far as I'm aware, Vector is the only one that doesn't actually counter, so why not leave him till last? $12,000 experience. Not too bad. So, about us being guilty. Yeah, that definitely seems like Zeke being the one who's sort of in control here. We already know that he can manipulate magical creatures or magical constructs. Yeah, Nemos, I think, has just bided enough time if Zeke is actually here. Or he's already gone. He's left the Divine Moon Dagger here because that's got no power now. It's been used to break the Signet Sphere. How did he get here? I know we broke the law, well, we changed the law, but we were here pretty quickly afterwards. He couldn't have done it in that amount of time, could he? Or he could just fly. This is a open air. Yeah, flying is a definitely viable way. And you just got backhanded into the wall. I doubt that, Zeke. I think you're missing a few knowledge points about Shana. Shana's definitely not like that. Definitely not the Zeke that Rose or Dart knows as a lover and a father. Mayfield. The Death City of Mayfield. That's our next destination. So last Signet Sphere, we need to know what's going on with Zeke. Shouldn't be too hard to get to Mayfield, considering we've got wings. Will we get there before Zeke? That's a very different, very different question, because he seems to be very, very quick on his... I was just about to say feet, but he's flying now. And he doesn't have wings, so that doesn't count either. He's just very, very quick to get between places. So, how do we get to Mayfield? Well, let's ask Kaloon. The sky's filled with swirling souls. Don't think you'll be able to make it there with your newborn wings. Go with the teleporting device. Okay, but isn't that set for Aglis? Well, one more last enemy, if I can get a turn. Not entirely certain. I don't think I've seen this enemy before. Well, I probably have, but I definitely don't remember it. The Sky Chaser. Yeah, I'm not entirely certain this one. Nothing really too special, but then again, it's a normal monster and I've got max editions. Albert, can you stop missing, please? We do want your Dragoon level, Dragoon SP back. Level 40 for Dart. As for how to get to Mayfield, well, martial law is relaxed. Revision is required to move to Death City, Mayfield. This magical construct wasn't here before. You can't hit. They don't appear until after you've seen the scene with Zeke and the Signet Sphere has been broken. Which law are we needing to turn? 410. Setting off the teleporting device connection to Death City Mayfield shall be disconnected. We need that to be connected. So, one more go around. The Legislation Centre, the Law Factory and the Law Launcher, which I'll do next time, and we can go to Mayfield. We need to be quick. Zeke's already on their way. Until then, have a wonderful day. Have lots of fun. Goodbye.